Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sight in a rifle. Today, I'm shooting a 6.5 Grendel, 125 grain Hornady ammunition. And I have it topped with a Vortex 5-20 here. Once you have your scope mounted and you have a stable position to shoot from, wherever you're at home or at the range, that's where we're going to start from. We're going to put our first rounds down range. Okay, well, we're about to send the first rounds down range. Highly recommend you wear ear pro. And then the second thing that I recommend is that you bore sight or laser sight the rifle prior to sending your first round down range. We'll talk about why that's important at the end of the video. Right now I'm going to fire a 2-shot group, 2 well-aimed shots. Okay, so those first 2 shots are a really good example of why you need to do a good job bore sighting your rifle. It can be really frustrating whenever you're first coming out, you're putting a round on a target and it doesn't hit the target at all. You don't know which way to adjust. All I did was bore sight this rifle and it is just a couple of inches off here. So let's go take a look at those first 2 impacts, that group, and then we'll adjust from there. This is a 100-yard zero, and my impacts were about 2 inches to the right and ½ inch high. So I went to the owner's manual for the scope that I'm using, and I found that 1 click at 100 yards was going to move my reticle, or my point of impact, about 0.4 inches. So I went 5 clicks to the left, 1 click down. I'm going to put 2 more rounds on the target and see where that gets me. All right, so that was my second 2-round group. I adjusted left and down, but I didn't go far enough. So I'm gonna have to go left and down again. For my last adjustment, I did 5 to the left and 1 down, and my impacts only moved about half as far as I wanted them to go. So I'm gonna go 5 more left, and I'm gonna go 2 clicks down. So that last adjustment went too far to the left, which is okay because it creates a good bracket for me. So what I'm going to do now, the up and down is good, but I'm going to go 2 clicks back to the right, and I'm going to put 2 more rounds on that target. Okay, so unfortunately, that shot hit the stake that was holding up my target, and I had to put some sticks in the back and through that hole right there to hold it up. I put a couple more rounds on this target, a couple more groups, and I was having trouble finding a really stable position, but I finally got into a stable position and was able to get 3 rounds on the target right here, exactly where I wanted them to be, and now my rifle is zeroed. These last 3 shots all fell within ½ inch of each other at 100 yards, and that's exactly what I'm looking for whenever I'm sighting in a rifle. I would even be okay with 1 inch or a little bit over 1 inch, depending on the weapon and the shells. It's actually really uncommon to find a rifle and a shell combination that's going to shoot ½ inch or less at 100 yards. So if that's not what's happening with your rifle, that's okay. Even if you have a 1-inch group or a 2-inch group, that's still okay at 100 yards. Just remember, try to get into as stable of a position as you can. That's the most important thing. I had a couple of groups where I had issues with that, as you can see on the target. I reset, I found the most stable position that I could, and it really changed it up for me. Second thing, always remember to bore sight. Bore sight prior to or laser bore sight. It's going to make your life a lot easier. The last tip I have is use a 2 or a 3 group shot whenever you're doing this. If you're only shooting one round and you're trying to adjust off of it, you'll never know what kind of human error you put into that shot. So that's why we always do a 2 or a 3 group shot. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like it, share it with your friends. We appreciate y'all coming out. See you next time.